village in the Midlands, and lots of people think that the Industrial Revolution started right here in Coalbrookdale. But I reckon it really started 200 miles south of here in a little town by the seaside.
This is steam power, which drove Britain to its golden age. This loco is taking me to the birthplace of one of the greatest inventors of all time, but a man who, sadly, is almost totally overlooked.
More than 300 years ago, he gave us the earliest workable version of this. Not exactly a steam engine, but a machine whose principles and underlying mechanism laid the foundations for the explosion in steam power.
He lived right there in Dartmouth, and his name was Thomas Newcomen.
There's no statue of Thomas Newcomen in the town square. In fact, we don't even know what he looked like. And yet his invention was, in my view, the most important step forward ever in the whole history of technology, because his engine gave us portable power. And this is it, an original Newcomen engine. This was the greatest invention of all time. Now down the other end you can see the working cylinder, but what it was for was here, because down there was a coal mine. We have to imagine it now. A coal mine full of miners, coal and water seeping in, and the water prevented them from digging out the coal. So this great thing here is a pump rod. It's going to pump water out of the mine. Now the pump rods are very heavy. They pull down that huge heavy beam overhead, and to get the water being pumped out, we have to make that go up. That means making the other end go down. And to show you how they did it, come down here. Let's have some power. Unfortunately, it works on electricity now, not on steam. It's very simple. This cylinder, about 8 feet high, is full of steam. But when you squirt cold water into it, the steam is condensed and forms a vacuum. And that means that the pressure of the atmosphere on the piston forces it downwards, pulling down that great beam, pulling up the other end, and lifting the pump rods and lifting the water out of the mine. That's how it works. And then again, the steam is let in and the beam goes up again. And it goes on and on as long as there is coal to run it. And here is the valve gear, which lets in the water and the steam at exactly the right moments, and therefore makes the whole thing automatic. Fantastic engine. This engine changed the world.